Hey fellow junk journalers, how are you guys doing today? I am here for a thrift haul. I stopped by one of my favorite little thrifty places and then I went across the way and picked up some other stuff from the bins, and I just wanted to share what I ended up finding. I got a bunch of napkins. So I just picked up, I always pick these up whenever I can find them because they were super cheap. They're like 25 cents or something like that there. And I picked those up, and some I use if they're really good quality, and other ones I will just use for decoupage. So I did pick up a couple packs of that. I found this really cute little Hello Kitty 2025 little calendar. So really sweet. It's just easy. Just tuck in your purse and keep an eye on birthdays and such. Practical things. I found some of these foam brushes. So I did pick up that. It was unopened. And this and these are for an upcoming project. So I did find some of this vintage curly hair stuff, and then makes beautiful doll hair, mustaches, fur, and things. I did not pay this price. This came from the bins. And then this was just a random eyeball pack and stuff like that that I found. So I did get that. So stay tuned for that fun project. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I did find some vintage treasures. So I got a swing line Tot 50. I do collect these little miniature staplers. I know I'm a little odd, but I've got a whole little row of, which I'll insert into the video maybe, of all my little red staplers. So I know it's a little odd collection, but you know what, when you come across them and then all of a sudden you have more than 3, it's considered a collection. So I found this really sweet Playtime colored chalk. There is actually some of the vintage chalk is still in here, the colored chalk. How cool is that? So much fun. I do have a little collection of vintage chalk. So you would think I was a teacher because I like office supplies and stuff like that. I found this like 1990s duck border, wallpaper border. Oh my gosh, so funny. But you know what? Father's Day is coming soon, so did pick up 2 of those rolls. Then I found some, I really only got this because I loved the packaging. I found some of that satin, I don't know what it's called. It's like that paper gift wrap. This one's by Clio. But I thought it was really cool because I did not realize that Clio Wrap, a division of Gibson greeting cards, was here in Memphis. So that's kind of cool. A little bit of local nostalgia. I found these NFL Eagle picks. So I'm going to send these to my brother. He lives in Pennsylvania. And I think Philadelphia Eagles, correct? So he may like these guitar picks. So I'm going to send him this pack for Father's Day. Okay, this is random. She didn't even charge me for this because she's like, what is this? It is kitchen check though. And apparently it's a kitchen check for some, they must have been doing some, like an estate sale or something like that. But I thought, oh my gosh, these are the carbon copies, and how much fun are these little things? Even if all I do is just use the top part that says kitchen check. Just really cute. Got that. Found these Hallmark envelopes with the little snowman, and they're on the front and the back. These 2 are kind of yucky, so I probably will not use those, but these are all in excellent shape. Found some, oh, I found these. These must be new because I've never seen the Viewmaster that actually has this, unless what I'm thinking is somebody put the apple on the back, which it looks like a sticker because they cover through the hole. So somebody put an apple on the back. I wonder if it was like a fellow crafter. I don't know. But these are all of New York City, and I wish that I had these when I did my friend's file folder that we did in that live, because she's from New York City, and I was trying to put all like New York ephemera in there. I did find these little, this bingo game, and oh my goodness, I had a set of these, and I think I sold them all in like kits, but they are wood grain. And if anyone knows me, they know I love my wood grain. So got those and the stuff that went with them. There wasn't a box. It was just all this was just in a bin. But these will be fun to use. These are fun to use if you have a calendar on your page and you want to mark a date or something on a calendar page. So if you ever see the little bingo markers, they're always fun to pick up. I found this random spirograph book, but you know, hey, from the 1980s. This looks really cute. Then I got some sewing ephemera. This is going to be a long haul, so if you want to take a little break right now, feel free, and you can go and get yourself a cup of something and come back and have a little sip, because I did get a lot and I'm only halfway through one of the bags. So just saying. I got some bias tape, navy and black. I got these little baby buttons. They're so cute. They're just like this little pale blue. And then I found a little pack of these shaped buttons, but they're just craft buttons, but they have like little cars, and I saw little strawberries in there and different things, an apple, and then different colored strawberries like green and yellow and flowers. So I thought these would be fun to add to you know, journals, or make like little trinket charms or something. So those are fun. I found these Harry Potter iron-on patches. There's like all 4 are in here. So I'm going to put these in my shop and just sell all 4 together. So if anyone is working on a Harry Potter journal, these will be perfect for that. Yeah, so I got those. Here's some vintage seam tape. I love the vintage seam tape. Look at this with the terry cloth headband and the track suits. Oh my goodness. The jogging jacket. Come on. Oh, it's never even been opened. It's awesome. Then I found these patches. These are not old. They're 2020, but I like the sorry, not sorry. And then there's this pizza. It said you had me at pizza, so I thought that was kind of cute. And then I got this little random bag of lobster claws and little like end cap clasps. So I picked those up. I got a pack of these My Little Pony party invitations. These are American Greetings, and these are from 2013, so they're not that old, but I just thought they were fun. And you know, the whole nostalgia of how we used to go to school and hand out our little birthday invitations, and you'd just be sitting there waiting for yours and hope you get your invitation to little Sally's slumber party, birthday party. So anyway, that's always fun. I found this notepad of Cranston, little stationery pad with the birds on it, and I just thought they were really neat. I love using these in my art journal, so whenever I can find the mailbox letters or numbers, I love using these. You can take alcohol ink and you can recover and you can age the gold, just FYI. So Those are always fun to add. I got some stickers. I don't have a whole lot of stickers. I don't really use them too much, but I'm working on some things. So I got these little birthday stickers, and then here's one for the summer. This one is just from the Dollar Tree, which cracks me up because I didn't pay this much because this was from the bins, but they charged at Goodwill $1.99, and that right there I know came from the Dollar Tree. So yeah, we won't say anything there. These are Stickabilities. This is Paper Studio. This is from Hobby Lobby. I don't know if they still have this one, but this is from 2016. But you know me, I'm trying to gather stuff for my patriotic journals, and I actually wanted to start. I'm starting out making my own, but I am collecting a lot that I'm not going to put all these stickers in mine. So I either will do a patriotic journal kit, or I will work on some patriotic journals to put in my shop. I found this dishcloth, oh my goodness, which I loved. I need to try to clean it. It is French, from France, and it definitely needs to get some cleaning. There's just some little spots, probably from being in the bins, and I don't think it has been used, but I love the coffee scene. Oh my goodness, love it. And then it has like the Eiffel Tower, as we say in America, and the Louvre Museum, and clothing, and anyway, just fun little things for a travel journal. Somebody's initials on there, I just noticed that. Then I found this vintage hanky, and it says a trip to Paris on here, and then you have all of the things that you would probably go to see and do while you were on your little vacation. So I just love this little hanky. It's so sweet. I found, several little hankies. I love these when I find them, where they have the bright colors all over it. And this was really pretty. And I have that mustardy gold velvet ribbon actually in my shop, but I have a piece that I saved for myself, and that would go perfect with this. So I'm gonna have to go and make sure I put those two things together. I found one from California, these souvenir ones, and I love it because it has the old Mickey Mouse image when he had the pointed nose. I love the tourist tablecloths, the vintage tablecloths that they used to put over the card tables. And I love collecting all this memorabilia. So that is fun for a tourist journal. And then, or travel journal. And then I found this pink one. I found this one. Now these I have not cleaned, so just warning, they are dirty, but I will clean them. And then I found that one. And then I found this one with an A. And I love including these in I'll include them in my slow stitch kits. So sometimes if they're badly damaged and I can't get the color out, you may only get the one little piece, but a lot of times I'll just include it because sometimes people don't mind. If they've been laundered and you can't get the stain out, then some people will just stitch over it and use the whole thing. So it just depends. And then I found this one with like a chartreuse and a yellow. This one also has A in the corner, and this one is an F in the corner. I found this retro vintage Canon washcloth, Christmas dishcloth, and so anyway, I don't know what I'll do with this. I'll soak it, and but anyway, I thought it was kind of fun. It might be fun to put in a journal and just do a pocket because it's tactile, you know. I don't know, it's kind of fun. Alrighty, so that is the vintage linens there. Then I got this fabric. I don't know if this is Walmart brand or Joann's. I'm not really sure. It is Walmart brand. And I found one that was open, so somebody must have opened it. And then I found another one that was just like new in the package. And if you're doing any kind of space journals, which I do have some kits that I want to do a space theme with that'll go up in the shop, so I'll be adding that to them. I found this strawberry. Okay, this is actually new, and with the tag on, it's LuLaRoe. Sorry if that triggers anyone that was involved with anything. However, it's a strawberry pattern, and these were like a vest. Now, this was after my time. I bought a couple pair because my friend sold it, and I bought a couple of pair of the leggings, especially for camping. They're really nice to sleep in. But I was out of it by the time they did the vests and stuff like that. So it's like a really long vest. But the fabric's awesome, and I love the strawberry pattern, so I did get that. Alrighty, anybody who knows me knows I have a penchant for, I love Chick-fil-A and I love Piggly Wiggly. And when I found the Chick-fil-A t-shirt, I was like, oh my goodness. And it's soft, so it's going to be nice to sleep in and camp in. But anyway, there's a Chick-fil-A, home of the original chicken sandwich. So I don't know if this is like an employee shirt that somebody never wore because it's never been worn, or what the deal is. I need to do a little bit of research, but I don't care because I love Chick-fil-A and I love the company. I love how they allow missionaries that work there to take up a little tip offering. And I love that they take off on Sundays, and and they give their employees a day on Sunday for rest. And so I got the Chick-fil-A t-shirt. Found this is a little soda, or what do you call this, can coolie, a cozy, and it is mushrooms and a little retro scene. But how cute is that going to be to cut that and make a little neoprene pocket? Oh gosh, I don't know what I do. All right, I got some of these Pen to Flex Pile Smart label clips. I got these for myself just to actually use. They're nice for, because you can wipe them off. Then I found these little small binder clips. Who can't use binder clips? And so I did pick these up. I love aging them and rusting them. Taking washi tape and putting it over here. We did that in Planner Community, adding a little bit of bling. But I've been making some little clipboards. I have a video I will link at the end of this video. It'll be seen up in the corner, and where you can see how I age them and how I use these smaller little clips with playing cards. Okay, still going. Are you still hanging in there? Because, oh my goodness, I found Bag O flashcards. So I found some Spanish ones. Let me pull these out. Like, seriously. Sorry for the crinkling. Crinkle alert. I love those when I find them, the golden ones. These are by the Western Publishing Company. They're the same company that does the little golden books. I already have a set of these, but I love the size. They're perfect just to add as a little tag. You can dye them. I love the vintage feel, just how they are. So whenever I find these, I always pick up that size, like the smaller size. These are by Macmillan McGraw-Hill. I'm sure they were for like school, but oh my goodness, like the photos on them are really cool. Oh, I don't like that one. Grass, tree. Anyway, these were fun little flashcards. So I did pick those up. This was all in a bag. And then these are, I think, postcards or something, but they are wonderful to tuck in. I don't know if it's somebody's photography. There's nothing on them, but aren't these going to be great for a boho journal? Oh my goodness. Or just plants and textures, sending out in happy mail. So then there's some sayings, believe you can, and you are halfway there. Look at that for a boho journal. These are awesome. The old door, and then you have some foliage, textures, foliage. Do more of what makes you happy. And I don't know why they have like blue construction paper on the back. So somebody must have put some of these on construction paper or something. Look at the beach. Fun. This must be the place. Yeah, so anyway, there's a bunch of them and they are pretty cool. I got these were in there. I think these are the same ones. Yeah, that was a whole stack of these. But they're all blank on the back side, so they make great journaling cards. Because they're blank. You know, a lot of flashcards have like a pattern on the back. Then I found these. These are also blank on the back. And they are just in Spanish and have all different kinds of fun images. I love the trolley. That'd be great for a travel journal. And then these are the Family Feud game cards. It's the Platinum Edition, but name something like coffee that can be murder on your stomach. Fun, huh? So anyway, they're just bring back memories. Used to love watching Family Feud. I found these Math Edition flashcards, you know, just because. Now these are glossy, so they are not that old, but they're fun to decoupage. I would probably decoupage over these because they are, just to give them some texture, just because they are shiny. But they're fun to add to junk journals and add to Happy Mail. You may get a set of these and some Happy Mail one day from me. Oh, and I have I have 3 more items. No, I have one more item. I have this Offray ribbon. It is this beautiful yellow gingham. So pretty. And it is wired, but I'll pull the wire out. And I got that ribbon. So guys, tell me what you would have definitely picked up if you were on the trip with me. And I'm going to thank you for hanging in for this long period of time. I hope you enjoyed my thrifty haul and my thrifty haul share. And yeah, so I'm going to be back with some crafting. Yay! Bye.
Welcome to the Crafty Girl Show.